All right, whether it's the Mud Hens or the Walleye, it's going to be a great weekend in Toledo.
And if you're not much for sports, how about a movie? Toledo Free Press film editor James A. Molnar is here, and today we're talking Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Good morning.
Yes, we are. You know, there are, if you're not going to be hanging out with the hens today or tomorrow or wherever they are for the next few days, you can take in a movie. No other movies are coming out this weekend, so it's all about the red, white, and blue. Captain America is back in theaters. We last saw him in The Avengers in 2012 and also in the first movie, The First Avenger, in 2011. And he is back for the 9th movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Are you keeping track? Well, the good news is about this movie, you really only have to see the first Captain America and The Avengers to totally understand what's going on. But if you haven't seen those two movies, you'll probably be in the know about 75% of the time with this movie.
Okay.
Now, did you guys see the first movie or The Avengers?
I saw parts of The Avengers. I don't think I think I fell asleep. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I just tend to fall asleep.
On our schedule, you might fall asleep
during movies.
Hey, I totally understand that. The cool thing about this is the directors, Anthony Russo and Joe Russo, are from Cleveland. So part of this film...
I thought there was a familiar twist with that.
Yes, so actually, if you're a fan of Tower City in downtown Cleveland, you'll notice the fountains are there in the movie. It's also filmed in LA and DC, but some of it's in Cleveland, so that's kind of cool to see the hometown get a nod for this movie. And this is also in 3D and 2D. It's interesting. The screening for this movie was in 2D, and I would say if you could skip the 3D, it's probably recommended just because there's a lot of action in this movie. And one of the things the directors wanted to do for this movie is kind of cut down on the persistence on visual effects. So they wanted to do as much raw action as possible instead of spicing it up with just CGI all the time.
Did it work?
I think so. This is a really enjoyable movie. It's missing some of the heart and the emotion of the first movie, so I think the first movie in general is the better movie, but this one makes up for the thrilling action, the visuals are really nice, and I think Captain America is one of my favorite superheroes.
Now, this looks like it has a star-studded cast in it.
Yes, Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., the organization that kind of protects the Earth and from people at home and from the rest of the universe. So he's in this. Scarlett Johansson is in this as Black Widow. So it is a star-studded cast. Definitely bringing out those stars for this. And so I'm giving this 4 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend seeing this movie. Much better than Noah last week. I really enjoyed this, and I think Marvel really has, and Disney are really getting a good bang for their buck with this movie. I just am very excited to see it, and if you want to read my full review, you can check out Free Press this weekend. You might notice the familiar face on the cover.
I certainly recognize someone. Do you?
Yes, familiar face on the cover. So pick up the paper and you said your reviews in there.
Yep, or on ToledoFreePress.com.
Brandon Jones for you every morning, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Just saying.